Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for October 21st through November 4th. For October 21st to the 25th, we'll have a shift that'll be occurring during this period. We start here, starts out here with a ridge in the west, trough in the east, blocking here across the North Atlantic and Greenland. And we have an upper low here off the California coast. And we go east where you start seeing the trough lifting out and weakening. And then we're starting to have a trough dig here into the west. That'll cause a reversal in the pattern. Okay, the upper trough, excuse me, will push a front through the west later in the period. Oh, did I lose my maps? Okay, we'll start with, we'll do the GFS then, since we don't have time. Okay, later in the period, I'll have a front moving through the west, see right here, and this will be bringing cooler temperatures and high elevation snow to the northwest Friday. So we're back up here to Friday. You start seeing here's the snow here in the northwest, and then extends southward into the northern and central Rockies. The upper low off the California coast may bring precipitation to excuse me, to the northern Rockies, to a portion of the southwest later in the period. And then we'll have a front that will interact with Gulf moisture later in the period. We go to here, and you can start seeing it interacts with a southerly flow from out of the Gulf, causing heavy rain across this region. We're going to look at the period now for October 26th to the 30th. Excuse me. And now we start seeing our pattern shift, and it should be complete then. We have a ridge here of the East Pacific, or East Central Pacific, you might say. Trough here in the west, ridge here in the east. So the models are good agreement with this. We look at the various models and we go through the day, start seeing, here's the GFS brings an upper low here over the upper Mississippi Valley. So for this forecast period, that's the out year, by the way. So for this forecast period, calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees below normal, above normal temperature forecast here, with anomalies near 5 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is 40%. Below normal precipitation forecast for this region, probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Now we're going to look at the period for October 31st to November 4th. And if you look at the various models, here's the GFS continuing to keep an upper low here, or trough here with near to below normal heights. Still have above normal heights here, but if you look at the rest of the models, it's kind of like flattening of the flow, and with near to above normal heights. And you look at the European ensemble members, has a trough in the west, ridge in the east. So for this forecast period, bear with me. I always had trouble do it the old way. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for let me see what I have here. Okay, I'm calling for, back up, below normal temperatures for this region, and anomalies will be about 4 to 8 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here, and anomalies will be near 8 degrees or more above normal, mainly across this area here. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35%, below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is 35%. And the cold air that has moved into the east, if you can look here at the map, the trajectory came all the way up from Alaska. I couldn't get the map to go any further. And it came down here. So this is very chilly air, the coldest air mass of the season. So that's it for now. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for October 21st through November 4th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.